As we went into shore, we suddenly saw some of the boys that had gone in ahead of us who were wounded.
The beaches of Normandy is the destination for a small group of veterans this June. For them, it could be their final journey to where so many friends died.
They are 90 to 95 years old. To be over there with these veterans, these D-Day veterans, to be on the soil with these fellows, is going to be an amazing experience.
Several stops are planned to mark the 70th anniversary of D-Day. Preserving the memory of those who died that day is central to the journey.
I'm hoping it'll tell the veterans is that we appreciate what they did for us, we respect them for doing what they did, and that we want to give to them one last time what we can to them.
Residents of nearby villages expect something every year on June 6th, and this year is no different.
I've heard from several young people who knew that their towns were liberated by the North Nova Scotia Highlanders, and they want to be a part of this. So that's the side we don't usually hear about.
Cameron has made the trip to Normandy once before and says the feeling while standing on that beach with members of the Nova Scotia Highlanders is overwhelming.
When you first approach that beach and you see the sign Bernier-sur-Mer, Juno Beach, I'm getting it right now. You get the goosebumps. The goosebumps pop up on your just like that.
We are now without any World War I vets in Canada, and the same thing is happening with those who fought in World War II. But this tribute doesn't die with the veterans.
I get the feeling that it's going to carry over, and there's going to be more of these types of tributes, just not with the gentlemen themselves and the women themselves.
For Go Central, I'm Jim Claggett.